This is a reading that it has been on request from when I did the Lightworker Starseed readings a few weeks back. So I'm going to try to bring you a spiritual advice reading each month, so you'll have to let me know. Also, since this is general and this is spiritual advice, you will have to decide where this is truly speaking in your life, where, you know, this is the divine giving you advice to help you move forward, okay? So, as always, all decks I'm using are listed in the description box below. Let's pull a card and see, oh, there we go, what spiritual energy you are working with in the month of May. Wow, so you guys got the power of the divine masculine, and I believe either Sag or Capricorn received this. So this is all about, you know, where things have been stagnant. It's like finally, you know, there's going to be motion and movement forward. Now, because this is a general reading, and I know the universe speaks to many people through each reading and personalizes it, I've decided I'm going to read just a little tiny piece of the description of this card, so you guys can decide, you know, the way it's written or the word choices. Maybe that's going to be something very special and synchronistic for you. All right, so I'm just going to read this little top bit, and you know, allow yourself to absorb it. An empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnation. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It is time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. So, Cancer, this is like you are on the verge of manifesting, okay? So those of you that are really been working with the law of attraction, powerful sign and confirmation. All right, it's time to take the reins into your own hands. Really believe in your power, in your success. Do what you need to do to discipline yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, to be, you know, better in control and in balance of your energies. So let's pull a card to see exactly what this is speaking to. All right. We have loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. So some of you, this is, you've been feeling stuck and unable to move forward and create new things for yourself because you're really hung up on something that's happened to you, something that was taken from you, something that you lost. This could be a relationship. This could be just an experience in general. This could be a state of mind based on many different, you know, traumas that you've experienced. So with this energy paired up with the power of the divine masculine, in the month of May, you are being empowered to finally move past this loss, whatever it represents for you. And some of you, it's like you had thought you already moved beyond this, but, you know, now that we have Saturn retrograde, it's like you've been shaken up, and all of a sudden here comes these emotions, and you're like, oh wow, I really thought I'd move beyond that, but I guess not. Yeah, now in the month of May, you're being given everything you need to fully release those emotions, or ultimately finally move on from whatever this loss means for you personally. Okay, so let's see what help is available to you in the month of May. we have the wheel of life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Cancer, this is letting you know that even this loss, it was part of the cycle of your life, of your destiny, of your path, of your journey, of your plan, and trust in that, and know that all things that we lose or that are taken from us eventually return to us in a different form. And that's really strong a message with this card here. So what has been lost, allow that to move through you, because there's other things trying to come in to replace that loss. Not, it can't replace a person or, situation or experience or moment. It's in a new form, okay? Because you're ready to take a new spin around this wheel. So being in tune with the cycle of your life is what's helping you move through this energy, okay? And then look at here. Next we have the heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So I know, Cancer, that emotionally in your heart chakra, whatever this loss has really impacted you there, and it may have prompted you to close off or become disconnected or cold or bitter. But this here is saying, the time has come to allow yourself to fully let this loss go. You're being empowered to do so because, your heart chakra wants to be balanced. It wants to be restored. I mean, just these two cards together, it's like balance and restoration. Those of you who are on a spiritual journey or trying to develop yourself more spiritually, this is the next step in that process where it's time to let go of all past hurts and heartaches so that we can balance that heart chakra, because we're about to go into a new cycle of our spiritual development or experience, okay? So let's pull some tarot to see, get a bit more information, a bit of clarity about all of this. So we had the moon fly out in this direction, and those of you that are, coming to this reading for more of like your spiritual development, strengthening and growing your like spiritual gifts, this here is saying you are at a point of like initiation where the universe is saying, giving you an option of two choices here, and you decide which one you take and how you move through, because you notice the lunar eclipse is taking place here. So this is all coming from your soul, your psychic ability, your intuition, like from that space, all right? Letting this loss go, being empowered to do so, that's all coming from, within you, within your soul. This isn't so much about the physicality. This is more about the esoteric. And also those of you on your spiritual quest, you are at a point of initiation, and you have to decide, okay? You need to empower yourself and allow yourself to move through the loss so that you can move forward on your spiritual journey, because this loss is affecting your heart chakra, and you can't move through this initiation without that heart chakra being in balance. Next we have the Fool. Yeah, look at that. You guys are totally like on a brand new beginning here, okay? Once you let that loss go, you're moving into new waters, uncharted territory in life, but also spiritually. And then lastly, we have the Hermit in this position. So you guys have 3 major arcana. Big deal for Cancer, this advice, because this is telling you that, you know, you've come to a place where you recognize you have to live your life by some sort of spiritual truth or practice. You're not a person who can be disconnected from their soul and go through life. Okay, some people can, you know, some people are just very material, very physical, and they get through just fine. But this here is saying you are not one of them, and if you try to, because you want to avoid feeling the emotions or dealing with, you know, this here, it's just not going to work out for you. You're not made that way. You can't run from what you feel. It's an impossibility. Also, this is letting you know, there's a lot of truths coming up from within you, and you can't turn away from them, and you see the moon here again. So this is really deep spiritually for Cancer. Okay, what hurt you, what harmed you, what you're holding on to, it's time to let that go, Cancer. It really is, so that you can move forward in this new beginning in life for some of you. For others of you, this is so you can really advance in your spiritual development. So let's see, by empowering yourself and releasing yourself from this lust, let's see where that's taking you. Where are you headed? And you know what, I just want to point something out to you. This moon and this Hermit are just so in tune with each other, because on this side, you see this, the white dog and the red dog there? Here they are on this side. Here's the crab representing you. Okay? On this side, this is, not as deep spiritually as it is on this side, as you can tell by the depiction of the artwork. So here, as we're going through this initiation, we're in this eclipse, and we have to make the choice. Honestly, Cancer, to me, this is like, no, I'm not going to let go of my beliefs about what happened in that, or, because some of you, I feel like this is like you believe there's a certain person you're supposed to be with. You need to let all of your preconceived notion, or what you think, you need to let it go and allow Spirit to show you the truth. You need to choose the, light-filled egg, okay? Because here she is now here, representing the moon in the Hermit card, and the dogs are also now again with the Hermit. So this is incredibly deep on a spiritual level, Cancer, and you need to be honoring of your soul in what it's speaking to you, and you need to let go what needs to be let go of so that you can move forward. Because to me, these dogs are more representative of like your spirit guides, really trying to lead you on here through this moon energy, and then beyond, after you have accepted the initiation and you've chosen wisdom and spirituality over lower vibrating energies. Okay, so beautiful. I love it, and they're all major arcana. This is like a big deal. Some of you are really getting an upgrade in your spirituality, in your consciousness in the month of May. So this is all leading to blessed sight. Wow, yeah. Some of you, this is like your psychic ability and gift is just gonna freaking explode after you move through this energy. This here is like the one thing that's been holding you back, because it has your heart chakra very out of balance, okay? And then look at this. Divine light, ultimate healing, ultimate connection to the spirit realm. That's where Cancer's headed. Okay, every one of you is empathic, spiritually gifted. Every one of you, no question. And there is an upgrade being offered to you, but this is more about choice rather than just natural progression. So make the choice, okay, to release the past so that you can move forward in just a much happier place, more in tune with your ability, more connected to the spirit realm in general, heart chakra in balance. So let's pull some advice for you guys to see how to help you detach from this loss so that you can move forward. Because this is great. I love your energy. Probably the most spiritual read so far. Talking, especially those of you who are spiritually awakening or trying to develop your spiritual gifts much deeper. This is like priceless information on how to get there, what you need to do, and that's where you're headed if you so choose. Yeah, it's all about where you put your attention and focus, Cancer, okay? It's all about where your mind and your heart is at. Like, that's energy. And once you decide to balance yourself, accept the way everything has gone, know that it's all divine and that you're headed to good things. It's okay to let the past go. You will see that. But more than that, if you're feeling a bit scattered, this is the universe saying, listen, if you really balance all faculties of yourself, you will have this blessed sight and you'll know what you need to do and allow experiences, how perfectly paired with that wheel of life, flow through your experiences. This is really, I think, about what you have to let go of. It's tough. You don't want to do that, but I promise you, Cancer, it will be so much for your better good. It's leading you to a much stronger connection to the non-physical realm and your own psychic ability really being heightened. So those are the messages that I have for you guys for spiritual advice for May 20.